Hi there, it's Blandon here from iRefi Mortgages. Today I want to share 3 things you need to consider when choosing the best bank for yourself. The first thing you need to think about is interest rate and cashback. So when you're comparing 2 offers from 2 banks, it's very important that you compare the interest rate as well as the cashback, because more often than not, the cashback is a massive winner. So for example, if you might get HSBC offering 3.99% and they might only give you $1,000 cashback, and you compare that with BNZ, who's giving the highest percentage in cashback right now and pretty good competitive rates as well. If you put it on a spreadsheet, you actually might end up winning with the BNZ offer. So very important to think about interest rate and cashback. Second is structure. Which bank is going to offer you the best structure or the flexibility to give you the structure that you want. So if you're a business owner and you're often needing to top up on your residential home to do business, and you want that top up to be on residential rates, actually BNZ is quite restrictive around that, where as soon as you say that, hey look, the top up is for business purpose, they are going to charge you a commercial rate. Whereas ANZ's got a bit of flexibility around that. You can top up on your residential and still get residential rates for business purpose. So structure is very important, and also interest only. This is another thing that you need to think about. If you're a property investor thinking about interest only, some banks are a lot easier to actually get interest only. So just to give you an example, ASB, they might calculate your interest only on a shorter loan term, because how they treat it is that if you're going to be on interest only for 5 years, that means you only have, instead of 30 years to pay off your a normal loan, you now only have 25 years, and they're going to take that future cash flow into consideration today, making the calculation a lot tighter, and your borrowing capacity might be less when you're trying to get interest only at a bank like ASB. So structure is very important, flexibility. And the third and last one is very important to think about what you're trying to achieve further down the track as well. So if you're a property investor trying to grow your portfolio, it's very important to make sure you can get the maximum loan term as long, you want interest only for as long as possible. So for example, HSBC might give you less flexibility, even though they've got a really attractive rate. So for example, what HSBC would do if you're 50, for example, they will take 65 minus 50, and they give you the maximum loan term on your loan. So meaning you only get 15-year loan term. So if you're trying to borrow more money, the 15-year loan term is actually going to restrict how much you can borrow. And someone like Westpac is actually quite good, because more often than not, they're able to just extend your loan term when you're restructuring to buy a new property. So very important, trying to think about what you're trying to achieve later on. So the question is, which bank is best for you? The short answer is, ask your advisor. If you have an advisor on your team, they're able to tell you exactly what you need to do, or which bank you need to go with. So iRefi, we've got a 3-step review. Basically, you will get to talk about your interests and cashback. You can compare 2 offers from other banks, whether you should refix or if you refinance. That's a very good review to have. Second step that we talk about is the structure, whether or not we can utilize LTC, look through company or trusts. The structure, that's very important, and as well as trying to understand your future goals. What are you trying to achieve? And is this bank going to help you achieve your goals? So the 3-step review. Look forward to hearing from you guys. Cheers.